Zig playing What He Wants, Episode 3, Final Fantasy, and if you look very carefully, and if I can actually get into buttons here, there we go, we have acquired the proper ROM here. This is a FF4J, which is a very handy one, and honestly enough, I found this one years and years ago. This was the last time I played it, was actually this ROM. Now, I don't think I still have my save file from it, but no worries there. But the deal there is that I still had it left on an old backup on the old machine, so I don't have to play that really wretchedly translated one anymore. And a friend of mine actually posted on it. He said, or no, he watched the videos and then he came and found me later on that day, and he said, I have searched, and I am not able to find... Let's see if that improves things. Yeah, it does. He said, I've searched and searched, and I've not been able to find a ROM that is as badly translated as the one you found. Oh, well, you know, that's a thing. Hang on a second. Oh, that was a loud cough. You didn't want to hear that. Fight? Yes, I think I'm gonna fight. I'm in the wrong button. Thunder. I think I'm gonna get these guys fun. Kapows! I always think that when in playing these games, if you were standing in water, occasionally if you're actually in the water itself, the lightning spells do more damage. I sort of assumed that just because I'm standing in water, they must be better. Now, is this all just regular crap gear, or crap gear and money, or is it actually awesome stuff? Fragment. That's the... Yeah, that's an offensive item. See, in the original Final Fantasy II, in the American version, there weren't all that many offensive items. I mean, the cool thing that you could do... Ooh, I'll show you, actually, the next time I get in a battle here, I'll show you the cool thing that you can do with... Because that rod that I got, the ice rod, one of the neat things that you can do is you can actually use the ice rod as an item. And it acts as a spell cast, so you can actually cast spells. So you can cast level 1 spells, whole 8 damage. If that was a thunder rod or something, that would probably... You can actually... So I'm not sure if there was a lit rod or anything like that. I have the remains of a colt. Ooh, look, sneaky, sneaky. Kind of sneaky, sneaky. Where the crap am I? There's all these cool sneaky things that you could do. Get behind everywhere. It was sometimes difficult to sort of find where you were going. But if you played the game enough, then you eventually recognized where you were going at any given time. Just attack them and die. I will say, one of the things I'm doing also is, after I started playing this game and I got really excited about it and I was happy to be playing it all over again, it was a good time, I found that I still had my other ROM save files and whatnot. But you know what you can do? You can play those on your phone. And I think I tweeted a picture of me playing Legend of Zelda Link to the Past on my phone. Kind of pissy. I'm not super excited about it, but it's still pretty cool. But what I did get is I got Final Fantasy III, which is technically the one that was 2 episodes past this one. Because this is 4, Final Fantasy III US was Final Fantasy VI in Japan. So I started playing a lot of Final Fantasy VI on my phone. In fact, and I just checked where I am, I'm 9 hours in. I guess I could go either way, that's cool. That didn't really do much for me. So 9 hours in and oh, damn it. What do you want? I'm gonna D-wave you because do you does thunder work on you or does fire work on you? Let's try fire. Lydia doesn't cast fire because she's afraid of it. But that comes out later. Yeah, it's fire. I knew it. With those are jellies, and if you attack jellies melee-wise, well, it's basically useless. I think you're gonna do a little bit of healing here. Because Thunder takes them all out. Probably should have healed all of them. But in playing Final Fantasy 6/3, 9 hours in, oh my god, I prefer this game. You know, I had so many more memories of this game, but which is kind of why I'm glad I'm doing the channel playthrough of this game, because I wouldn't be able to talk through Final Fantasy 3/6. Let's just call it 3 for now, because I'm not in Japan. And I'm not trying to be all elitist about it and saying, oh, I played this and it was the proper way of doing things. And of course, here's another example of, yeah, see? Absolutely nothing. Let's do a quick one of these, because I think I'm going to fire damage you guys. I could also heal them, because they're zombies. I don't think I do a very good, as well of a job talking through Final Fantasy 3, just because I'd be very... I'm just playing it and saying, oh, that's awesome, and oh, I don't remember this, and this is so awesome, but there's no way that you're going to get any I don't remember that of me playing this game, because I remember it all. She's going to do something cool. She's going to heal the zombies, and it's going to hurt them. Good times. This is one of the cool things. Yeah, it doesn't make a huge hit of a difference, but later on, when you go up against a lot of zombies on one of the mountains... Ooh, Mount Ordeals, I think? Why do I remember the name of Mount Ordeals? Oh my god. Let's have a quick peek. No, wait, I don't want config. I want status. Level up, I'm at 680 for next level. Level 9, level 13. How's she doing? 258. That's probably a hell of a way. Oh, yeah. So I might get a level or 2 out of Ride, yeah? Maybe a level out of Cecil, that'd be cool. South Pole, that'll be another offensive item. Probably the ice spell. Why can't I go behind there? I will go down. You gotta get all the chests. If you're not getting all the chests, then why are you bothering me? Is this, I think... Do I start getting... Yeah! This is when I start picking up some of these items that Cecil can use. Is that the Shadow Sword? Bam! 1718. Whack! Look at that. I don't think I've received anything else. What's the copper? Oh, that heals... Yeah, so you're slowly picking up the next set of armor in this part of the game. The monsters below the upcoming waterfall. If you're going to do rest in a tent just in case. Thanks, Tella. You're very useful. Jackass. I do like Tella. I don't think there's any characters in this game that I didn't like, really. Well, down they went. I guess I do need a tent because, oh man, I am low on mana. Look at me go. How many tents do I have? One of the things I found myself not having enough of in the other game is tents and phoenix downs. Sorry, that's an apple. I'm just eating an apple. You don't like it? Go somewhere else. But... I was saying a thing. Cecil's getting a new set of weapons and... Right, tents in the other game. Because very early on, I mean, I'm at level 20 and none of my characters know life yet. I can't cast a spell to bring people back from the dead. Or wounded or whatever it is. Now, should I have found some more of those weapons? He's down below. So this is a boss fight. Kind of. And I can't remember what this one is. It's just lots of tentacles, and you have to kind of attack bits and pieces. Alright, I don't actually attack them just yet. Ah, here we go. So I'm standing in water. So let's find out if Lit does much more damage. Oh, but... No, Lit wouldn't work on these guys. I should use fire. Yay! Spells are so low. Everything is so overpowered in Final Fantasy 3. It's so much more rewarding because everything just has higher hit points and just go in and you attack the crap out of everything. That's awesome. let's try lit just to see what happens. Good enough. Maybe it's because they're standing in water. I really don't think that's a thing, but it always made me feel better. I was like, oh, I will cast lit because they are in the water. So anyway, the other thing, I was pretty impressed that in a single hour I managed to get through so much of this game. I mean, I know there's so much left of it as well. There we go, it's the Hades set to go with the rest of that. The other thing about this one is you can't... What did I get? Helmet and gloves. You can't just choose equip optimum. That was a thing they invented in later games. I'm trying not to sniff too much, but oh man, slightly stuffy. I am over the worst of this cold this past weekend. I'm glad I had everything set ahead of time. No, tiny mage, I hate tiny mages. Damn you. I'm gonna kill you so hard. Why did I get to go first? Sahagan. I don't want to say what's going to happen either, so I don't really want to predict where I'm going to get. I'd rather just get there. Don't be casting hold on me, even if I don't fully recall what that does. Ryder's probably doing okay. She could use a heal in a minute. I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, you didn't? Oh, good. Yeah, go after him for his mana. So that thing right now, that's draining mana, as opposed to a vampiric spell. Which sucks, because Raja doesn't have a lot of mana to begin with. Did I Dark Wave, or did I attack? Kill him! For some reason, I don't quite fight... Yeah, okay, so I'm all out. Oh, I know. No, we'll use some of these. Fragment. Booyah, Charlie. Tell me you've got some of these left. Oh, great. So cast fire on the guy that doesn't really matter rounds. Keep sucking the mana of the non-mana user. Attaboy. I'm gonna call you boy because you're a tiny mage. You're a short little fella, aren't you? You look like someone from the Mushroom Kingdom. Yay, there we go. Ooh, she learned poison. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Man, did they run out of those Echo Herb Cure Sounds. I have some ethers. That'll do. There you go. I'm gonna get the young girl drunk on ether. That should go well. As long as we don't run into too many more of those. He says as they run into too many more of those. Oh no, it's just those guys. Oh dear. Okay, now can she? I don't think he goes and blocks her until later. But then again, we don't really have time to test that. I don't really feel like testing it because I don't want to kill anybody. Yay, fire against the jellies. I'm glad I know that. Level. Sweet. So in fact, there's Raja gaining a level, so I'm going to show you how low she is right now. 578 she needs for her next one. Whereas Cecil needs that much, so yeah, still thousands and thousands. So basically, Raja's going to gain, like, 2-3 levels. Wait, I just came from here. Damn it! You know how Griff is always making fun of my sense of direction? Totally founded. Totally founded. Oh! Man. Alright, these tiny mages are going down. And then you're gonna heal us. And Tella's gonna cast some fire! That sucks. As I am going to want him... Oh, I know. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's not going to do enough. That sucks. And then they're going to steal all my mana. Okay, this battle might take a lot longer than I expected to. Here's me getting all excited about things and saying, hey, you know what, we're going to whip through this game. It's totally awesome and I know what I'm doing. But when I'm up against these guys, these tiny mages, what I need is to cast Chocobo. Get my crazy chicken dance. There we go. Chicken! Get some mana back. Does he ever come out of that hole? Sure. Do I need to cast something on Cecil to get him out of that? That'll kill you. There. That sure won't make you stronger. How can you miss? He's got a hold spell on him. Oh, Black Knight OP. Drop, Echo Herb, South Pole. I don't know what many of those things do. Paralyzed. Well, how do I unparalyze him? Tella, you need to tell me that you've got something to unhold him. Oh wait, what if I cast Hold on him again? Does that do it? Well, he's got nothing. That's awesome. Just recall a spell, buddy. Oh, good, the hold wore off. Excellent. I wonder if there's an area, a little save zone for tenting in here. We shall find out. Okay, slash and kill that tiny mage, because I'm sick of him. That was great, Tella. You're really chipping in there, Maestro. Your stupid glasses. Blizzard. Let's see what ice does to you. And then I think I'm gonna hold off on giving Tella another ether. Unless we run into some more of these douches. Cast another recall. See how we do. Ha! Tap him with your ice rod. Whack! Ugh. The thing is, this was one of the last games where every time you came up against something, you were up and you were kind of recruiting people who had no idea what they were doing. The cool thing about Final Fantasy III is every time you bump into someone, basically they're like, oh, I'm a champion this guy, and I know 1,000 things, so I will totally join your group. Oh, man. Alright. You have some ether. You heal everybody. You cast fire, because now you've got the mana power for it. Get it? The mana power? Didn't even mean to do that. No levels? No, I get no levels. So hopefully, come on, we're gonna get through this bit. And there's the last two, the Hades and the Hermes. Is it the Hermes shield? Oh no, it's Hermes boots. So that's just another castable thing. Random encounters! You cast hold on me again, and oh, we will come dangerously close to rage quitting. Alright, so they pretty much only are affected by physical attacks, so anything spell-wise doesn't do a whole lot. Meantime, these stupid dancing fishmen, look at that, they're doing the two-step. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, burn my flesh. Should be stealing no MP. Also, I like the cooldown meter of Final Fantasy III. I'm going to compare them both a lot because 9 hours! 9 hours in, why didn't you save that critical slash for the tiny mage? Man, use up all my ethers. Ugh. You can see Cecil's chest armor, or at least all the drawn-on pecs. He's like Batman. Yeah, I'm gonna slash this guy in the... Oh, man. I think she got her... Did I have her casting healer, or did I have her doing something else? Do I have you slashing that thing at the back? Come on! Critical do! Do with the things in the head! He's not doing... Now you get 75. Where was that a minute ago? Let's thund you. Because to our water elementals, I'm going to assume that's going to do something. Also, things don't seem to go much in turn, because I told Tella to cast a spell first. So casting times, all very random, and you have no indication as to when it's going to happen. Later on, you get some characters that actually take a greatly long time to do anything. Be fish. There we go. I'm happy to be up against alligators. Except for the fact, don't you two have, like... You get 2 attacks? Because you're stupid. Alligator fish. Man, that's not doing a lot, is it? That's doing more. Okay, she's got a fair amount of power there. At least mana power, that's fine. Come on, kill it, kill it. Did they even attack me? Sweet. Got some experience. Alright. I'm 1 away from the tentacles in the water. Item. I have 1 left. That's gonna have to do it. Cures darkness. Restores that. Cures frog. Cures poison. Echo herb. Cures silence. That is definitely, I think that's a haste. If I can hasten myself, I can cast South Pole, Fragment, Copper. Maybe I'll try some of these. On Mr. Bossman theme. Potions. You. Yep, all round. Potions for all. Let's sit and drink and have a lovely time. Here he comes. Oh, it's the Octomammoth. Oh, that's right. In the American version, they couldn't get all the characters in there, so it was just called an Octomam. And we couldn't figure out why it was an Octomam. Huh? Octomam with 9 mams? I don't get that at all. Oh, right. I don't focus on the different legs because he just slowly grows smaller. The more you attack and get rid of things, then actually the animation changes, getting a bit down in health. You know, Roger, you're gonna wanna hit up some heal potion there, I think. Oh my goodness, the hits are so small. There you go, 186. That's what I'm talking about. Get on her. Make sure you heal yourself. Okay, Cecil right in the front. That is excellent. So he's taking the brunt of the damage because he's in the front row as opposed to the back row. That's awesome. Take my hands off the keyboard to show you that. As you can see what I'm pointing at. Come on now. Oh, get on her. Booyah, Charlie. Yeah, like that. Oh, crap. Did I hit? I did. Her thunder isn't as good as the Chocobo. 60. Well, I guess we'll find out next round. Unless he dies. Fight. Keep fighting. Dark Wave is not useful to me here. Man, her lid is almost better than... Whoa! Cecil. Dag. Yo, nice. Well done. Let's try some Chocobo here. Hey, I'm not even accidentally singing along to the theme music. Oh, he's down to 3 legs! Because that makes it much easier to attack him. When he's only got 3 legs. I forgot to look. Yep, there we go. That's money. Just as I expected. What? Oh, so he gets slower as well. Well, yeah, when you're fighting a one-armed octopus, he's probably not going to be able to run around all that much. Heal yourself again. God, you're squishy. I'm not gonna bother with recall. Now is not the time for recall. Now is the time for spells. You know exactly. You can spell them at spelling bees. And someone will say, oh, spell lit 1. And you'll say, lit 1. L-I-T-1. And you blow up the judge's booth, and then everything will burn down. The police will show up, and they'll start asking questions, and they say, how did this get burned down? And you'll say, well, I don't know. I was just a part of a spelling bee, and they asked me to spell lit 1, and I burned the place down. And then you go to jail. Long story short, Tell is in jail. I'm thinking save, because I'm fairly certain I can get to the Oasis town. Oh yeah, there we go. Dam Sea End, I think. Oh, can I get there before the airships? Can I run? Run! Oh no! Run back! Run back! Okay. I love this because the this is you have to get there really fast music. Note that I'm not. But when you play this game and you're going through the first one, you're like, oh my god, I gotta go find out if everyone's okay, and you try to run there, and you actually still have the chance to randomly encounter monsters. And I've played this game so many times that there have been a few times where you're like, oh no, gotta get there quick, gotta get there quick. But do you think that they still have this holy crap, watch out music? Okay. When you come back out of a fight, it's all back to hunky-dories. Oh, depressing music, oh dear. Is this the one where I can go at the front? Yeah, look at that. You can go exploring. Sometimes they have these maps where they don't expect you to know that you can do things like this. So sometimes you just sort of go outside and... Is Prince Gilbert alright? Well... Yes... But... There. So you find this on the side, which you don't expect to find. Don't let them get the treasure. Oh, I won't let them get the treasure. Do not worry about that. As I will get the treasure. Crossbow, huh? Ruby ring, huh? I think that's good for magic power. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna do something... Because... Is it cheating if you know what's happening? I'll put it over there. Oh, man. Alright. Basically, I've now just stripped Tella of all his clothes because I know that he's going to be leaving the party soon. So, spoiler alert, sorry. So sorry, sir. These are all arrows. I think if you want to, you can make Rydia a bow user. But I didn't ever enjoy it, mostly because when you get Rosa, Rosa's the best bow user. And it's silly to waste arrows on Rydia because her aim is atrocious. Later on she gets a more awesome weapon, so just giving her a stupid stick right now, I'm fine with that. Dead. Dead. Nope, okay. See, seriously, what's with this castle? Oh, they stole the crystal. This was one of the places that was holding one of the crystals. Now, which crystal did they have here? Oh, yay, a tent. Now, some stuff's gonna happen. Oh, that's my Leah. Oh, it's Anna, look, she's lying down. Why did I ever have a redhead? They're so dramatic. You're that squeaky body. Oh, I hate you. Oh, look. Oh, awesome. They're swearing in it. What? I'm sorry, the bard's gonna have to be a little bit fruity. Yeah, I gave away your stick. Yo, I'm gonna punch you with my feeble old man arms. Oh, don't make me fluff your hat with my beard. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't care that it doesn't make sense. I'm wearing green-tinted sunglasses in a medieval fantasy game. Look at my robes as well. I'm wearing pink, for God's sake. I can say things like that because this is the Japanese translation. Aren't wizard classes supposed to cast spells? You're kind of doing monk attacks with your fists right now. Shut up! Get over here so I can suck your life essence out and put it back into my daughter. Father, This is the prince. He pretended to be a crappy musician, but I'm actually engaged to a prince. He's sort of royalty. So, there's this mean bad guy who's blowing stuff up with the airships, and his name is Golbeez. Oh? I don't know, he's like wearing black, which is totally off-season. Why do they want your castle? Trying to get the crystal, and everyone's dead. They started shooting arrows at me, which was so totally mean. He's a valley girl. This is awesome. He's a gay valley girl. I'm loving this anymore. Why did you protect this fruity? looks like he's wearing a thong. Oh, parts of this that I'm actually scrutinizing a bit harder than normal. Well, my daughter's dead. I didn't have a daughter, I had a niece. What's with this Golbeez character? He sort of showed up in Baron and took control of all the airships, and he's trying to get all of the crystals. Quit your bitchin'. I will avenge my daughter. Stupid crybaby here can do all he want. You're kinda old, and your glasses keep changing their shade. I'll punch you out of the way with my bare fist since you took away my stick. In the in the American version, you didn't get the party bit, you just got tele-left. Oh. And it made it sound like he just sort of walked. Well, he did kind of walk out in a huff. So this is the song that the bard here, I think, I want to say his name's Edward. And we've probably already seen it a bunch of times, but I was busy making fun of his voice. Would you shut up? Lots of people die. Oh no, Gilbert. He's not Edward. Who the crap is Edward? Was he Edward in the... I'm gonna have to look that up if he was Edward in the 2 version. Well, I just like music. I'm just gonna stay here and mope and sass. Boy, I've got the worst party ever. It's true. At this point, for the next little while, you have the worst party in the game. Well, all I've got is help from this little girl, so I will take a fruity song-playing harpstress with me. What the harpstress? I'm trying to save my girlfriend. Just because your fag hag is dead. Oh, I'm so awful. Yeah, you shouldn't lose the one you love. Like that guard over there, he was so totally hot. Well, alright. At least I know how to get to Sand Ruby. We can do the hovercraft! Oh, hovercrafts are so fun! We have to go hovering around, and it's really cool because the dust would just... You'd feel like you're floating on air. That's like when I'm dancing to LMFAO. Oh, good. No, wait a minute. I think there's more. That's right, his farewell move to his disappearing fiancé was to lick his finger and sex. And hovercraft! Now, with the advent of the hovercraft, we'll take a little break. Leave me a message down below. Send me a email, ziggitygmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @ZiggyStarcraft. Stay tuned.